Aave for the most part is a low-position cryptographic money as of now valued at $64.36 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $933,785,327, which basically is very huge. Over the truly kind of pass-by and large kind of couple of years, cryptographic forms of money, including Aave, laid out in especially in every practical sense, solid traction in the worldwide monetary world, and for the most part, certainly are presently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary standards forex. Very in opposition to prevalent thinking, a few institutional financial backers in any event, in every practical sense, consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, really as opposed to mainstream thinking. Or so they certainly thought. Retail financial backers and dealers sort of are pretty really keen on digital currencies, especially lovely, for example, Aave since this in a real sense, truly is ostensibly the most open monetary market, where various resources have the very genuinely potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately decently extremely brief time frame, in an unobtrusive manner. These profits explicitly generally are in every practical sense unreachable in kind of genuinely different business sectors, which sort of explicitly is the motivation behind why undoubtedly moderate financial backers by and large fundamentally are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital forms of money like Aave, while the groundbreaking ones basically in a real sense give a huge part of their very cash flow to this quickly creating resource class, showing that Aave truly is a low-position cryptographic money right now evaluated at $64.36. That has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $933,785,327, or so the for the most part thought beautiful as opposed to mainstream thinking. At this especially really specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Aave to the level at $64.36, where it as of now sits, which basically especially is very huge. As currently referenced, Aave for the most part is a low-position cryptographic money, since it as of now possesses the 45th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the essentially metric that for the most part, not entirely set in stone, by duplicating the fundamentally in every practical sense current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, or so they by and large in every way that really matters thought. On account of Aave, the market capitalization truly remains at $933,785,327. The significance of this boundary will essentially be entirely made sense of later, or so the generally thought incredibly. Our cost expectation calculation generally is planned in lovely pretty such a manner that it ceaselessly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to give our endorsers the most dependable data on the entirely present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently basically evaluate the condition of their portfolio, and certainly conclude whether it especially actually needs to explicitly in every practical sense be reconfigured in a by and large kind of significant manner. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which truly is pretty genuinely essential for the truly right assessment of both sort of current and expected market structure, and the evaluation of its especially sort of present and future heading. Lovely kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking in an unobtrusive manner. Beneath you will generally explicitly find sort of commonly key passages of this authentic information, so you also could explicitly have a comprehension of where the Aave market for the most part basically is going, which basically generally is genuinely huge, essentially in spite of prevalent thinking. Recently, on August 4, Aave basically explicitly was esteemed at $63.09 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. All things considered, recollect that digital currencies basically especially are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. Actually certainly as opposed to prevalent thinking. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period actually really added up to 2.16% in an exceptionally large manner, beautiful in spite of mainstream thinking. 7 days prior, on July 29, Aave in a real sense in every practical sense, was exchanged at $72.85 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that for the most part in every practical sense, near its actually commonly present position, in spite of prevalent thinking. On July 5, which in every practical sense was precisely a month prior. The examiners exchanged Aave at $74.78. The cost level that in every practical sense is at the distance of 13.93% from where it as of now stands. The cost of Aave and the readings of CVIX actually really are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, which most certainly basically is very critical, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. Market capitalization sort of is another significant in every practical sense kind of metric that especially helps merchants entirely decide the prevalence of the cryptographic money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, in a for the most part in every practical sense enormous way. In a significant way, it is additionally used to essentially survey the offer that Aave holds inside the sort of whole cryptographic money market, which for the most part is very huge, or so they thought. The recipe for the computation of market capitalization basically is fairly straightforward. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to is duplicated by its in every practical sense current cost in a very huge way in an extremely large manner. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Aave fundamentally generally remains at $933,785,327. Enough to name it the 45th biggest coin on the cryptographic money market in a very genuinely significant manner, which is genuinely critical. Recently, on August 4th, the market capitalization of Aave especially remained at $915,303,300 win in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on July 29th, the capitalization of Aave for the most part was $1,055,641,897 in a sort of significant manner, really as opposed to mainstream thinking. A month prior, on July 5th, how much by and large capital streaming around this really beautiful specific market generally truly added up to $1,081,923,988. The sort of lovely most extreme stock of Aave, especially sort of is 16,000,000 of. The complete stockpile of Aave as of now, especially in every practical sense, remains at 16,000,000 coins in an unpretentious manner. The flowing stock of the digital currency under survey is 14,508,471 Aave, which sort of is very critical in an unobtrusive manner. This Aave cost expectation wouldn't be truly sort of complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the most certainly metric utilized by essentially all cryptographic money dealers to in every practical sense sort of affirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move, certainly truly in spite of mainstream thinking in an unpretentious way. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain for the most part certainly is happening on the rear of the kind of especially low exchanging volume